This is the Raw Life Health Show. Raw Life, brighten up your life.
Hello everybody, it's Paul Neeson with the Raw Life Health Show. I survived the hurricane, I made it, and I want to make this video now explaining some things I've learned and some things I want to reiterate here about the hurricane, that whole situation, especially if you're interested in health and living healthy and so on. And how the hurricane or situations like this, you can use it to really destroy your health and getting stressed and nervous, or you can use it to build up your health and your faith in terms of sticking to and being disciplined to your healthy diet and your healthy plan. I know a good amount of people put on a weight in a couple of days during and after the hurricane because all they did was they were home in a dark house eating. And they weren't eating anything healthy. They were eating anything they could find or anything they had. And they didn't have healthy stuff in the house to begin with. So we need to be prepared, number one. Not just with water. But, and I'm not talking about prepared for a hurricane. Because not everyone's going to experience a hurricane. I'm talking about prepared for just to be healthy. Look, folks, here's the bottom line. If you have chocolate chip cookies in your cabinet, you're going to have a weak moment and grab those chocolate chip cookies. If you don't have them in your house, you're not going to grab them. You need to have healthy alternatives in the house. Here's what happened with me. We lost power. We lost power. The hurricane wasn't as bad. I lost some fruit trees. I'm not happy about that. But the trees, they'll grow back or I'll get new ones. But we lost power and most of the stuff that was in the refrigerator either got removed or went to another property or got destroyed, was no longer edible. But I had to get things. I'm used to, on a regular basis, not watching TV. I'm used to sleeping without air conditioning and having windows wide open at nighttime. I'm used to eating food that's uncooked. And because of these three things alone, it didn't affect me as much as it affected other people. The grocery store lost power, so a lot of the produce lost power. But here's what I survived on, pretty much. Here's one thing. Check this out. I had a banana tree that some of it came down, not all of it. But I had 2 stalks of bananas like this on the tree. And they were green. That's why they were still on there. And these are my favorite bananas. I just love them. And anyway, the tree came down right away. It came down pretty quickly. So I went back there in the storm with a machete. And I cut these 2 off the stalk and I put them on the side. And now they got yellow. And these were just like a staple of my diet the last couple of days. These delicious bananas. Now, this is a really banana. Check out the seeds. You see the seeds, guys? That's what a banana is supposed to have, seeds. Okay, those dots, those are seeds there. Okay. Anyway, I love greens. I love to get greens every day in my diet, but none of the stores had greens, and even if they had them, I couldn't store them a long time. I did miss juicing. I missed juicing, and I missed my greens. I missed my juicing and missed my greens. I went to my neighbor's house the day after the storm. He had some soursop trees, and I found some on the floor. I found 2 of them on the floor. This one was just unripe, and it's not getting ripe. But I found one that did get ripe. It was great. And I have an avocado tree, and I found some on the floor I picked. They're just getting ripe now. I got tons of avocados for the next couple of weeks. My friend gave me this to survive without power during the hurricane. This is a charger that works on batteries through the phone. Didn't work. Don't buy things from eBay for $10 from China. Didn't work. Or don't rely on them. You could buy them, but don't rely on them. But all in all, the hurricane experience, before it, my greatest lesson that I got from this hurricane was confirmation and reiteration. The best thing you could do for your health and well-being and stress and just everything in your life, and I say this seriously, get rid of your TV set. Get rid of your TV set, please. Please. The media and the news and the shows and everything. Completely get rid of the TV set. It's you cannot be healthy and own a TV. And if you say, well, I only watch some, no. No. If it's hooked up, if it's a DVD or something, that's different. But You can't watch, let me put it this way. You can't watch TV programming and be healthy. There's a reason why they call it programming. Okay? There's a reason why, it's a remote control, or TV programming, or things like this. It's telling you a vision, television. And that's my number one thing. I don't own a TV, but I was somewhat forced to go to a house to get some power to get on the internet to let everybody know I was alive. I was forced to go to a house where they did own a TV. And this news was blaring in the background, and it was just the people were so scared at the house. And these people had power. It's just, I had so many people emailing me crazy stories they had to have heard on the TV. Like, oh, well, if the water gets too high like it did in Houston, there's going to be alligators or crocodiles swimming in the water. And it's going to be in people's living rooms. Where would you even think of stuff like this? So get rid of the TV. That's number one. Number two, I slept better than I ever slept in years. Because, the first night I had no power, so I went to sleep at 8:30. And I woke up the next morning at 8:30. I slept 12 hours. 12 hours. And there's no power. And the real thing was the dirty electricity. I didn't have that all around, buzzing. So I was able to sleep okay with that. My big problem with sleeping with the window open during a hurricane or after the hurricane was the neighbors had generators, and it was like sleeping next to a helicopter. I didn't like that at all. I had some earplugs, but just didn't like that at all. But so get rid of your TV. Open up your windows at nighttime. Get some good rest. Turn off as much electricity in your house as possible, all the crazy electricity stuff, and if you can, and showers. Another great thing for health is cold showers, and I'm not just talking about something down here in the tropics, but basically at Hippocrates Health Institute they have a hot-cold pool, and it's very popular in Russia. It's called hot-cold therapy, going from the hot pool to a cold or a warm pool to a cold pool, and so on. It's really good for the blood. Taking cold showers is excellent and a great reminder. Again, confirmation. So no TV, open windows at nighttime, cold showers. All of these were just, in one way, it's a bittersweet that the power came back on, because I'm glad I can get the internet and talk to people and make videos again. But on the other hand, I really enjoyed those things, and it was nice. And I want to encourage you and remind you, and that's why I'm here reminding everybody that these are things we should be doing regardless if there's a hurricane or power's out or not. We should be taking cold showers. We should be sleeping with the window open. We should be getting rid of our TV sets. These are just health things. See, food-wise, I was okay food-wise because I'm used to eating very little or practically nothing if I have to. I have the bananas here, and I have... there's fruit all over the streets that blew off people's trees. Coconuts, there's just avocados, just everywhere. Food's not the issue. But diet is an important part of health, but there's so much more that's important as well. And we need to get this. We need to understand this. Now, one thing where I did fall short was my fitness, my exercise. I did miss that. I had the opportunity, but I didn't exercise. I guess I did exercise, but I was busy picking up trees and helping people out. But I didn't get to the gym. The gym was closed and so on. But for the most part, I wanted to make this video reminding people about the important things that we need to be doing. And as I said, it's bittersweet that the power's back on, because it was nice for a couple of days to just not have to deal with all that stuff. And not have to hear the neighbor's TV or hear the dirty electricity going around or seeing or feeling it, and to sleep with the window open. But it was an experience. It was an experience. But we made through it. We pulled through it. I got a lot of videos coming up. You can put your comments or questions below the video. I know a lot of you have them. And what else? What else can I say? The damage. I lost a few trees. I didn't lose too many trees. I cut them before the hurricane. So I guess I lost them because they got to grow back now. A lot of the leaves are off the trees and so on, but we survived. We made it. We're okay. I'm really excited about all the stuff that's going to be happening. I'm going to be doing a lot of raw food recipe videos soon and demos. If there's anything you guys want to see, post it below the video in the comments. And last week I didn't do my live Q&A, but every Wednesday I do a live Q&A, so I'll be back with that this coming week. Until then, everybody, thank you for your prayers, and we're okay here. Survived the hurricane with the bananas. And until then, everybody, have a blessed day and a great raw life.
Nature's wealth, good for your health. This is the Raw Life Health Show. Raw Life, brighten up your life.